What's up, guys? So we're going to be going back yet again to Final Destination. We're going to be talking about the fourth one this time. So going into this one, once again, we got actors in here that I recognize or whatever. Between Nick Zeno, we got Bobby Campo in here, we got Chantel Van Steen here, we got Haley Webb, Krista Allen, we got Stephanie Honor. Again, I know most of these actors and actresses from other roles, and even McKinley Williamson, who played, of course, Bubba and Forrest Gump, and some others. Again, this movie was again the normal between you got Nick, Hunt, Lori, and Janet. They all go to a NASCAR race pretty much. And things start acting weird. Nick takes a notice. He's like, "What's going on? Is it my mind playing tricks on me?" But unfortunately, that's not what happens. He starts noticing things that take a very big role into, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. And he's able to save himself, his girlfriend, and his friends, but not before it takes the lives of others. And he's thinking, okay, maybe we got another chance. Maybe we can do something. And freak accidents start happening already. To one of the guys that blamed the security officer, who he blamed him for his wife's death. He wanted to go after him. He died. Then the mom that was able to save her two kids, she died. Then they're like, okay, something's going on. We have to do something right now. So they start coming up with an idea of, okay, we can't be separate. We got to be able to figure this out. And everyone's pretty much going at their own pace. They're like, okay, who is next? He's able to actually remember more, Nick does, and he's able to kind of put the pieces together of who may be first and who's going to be second, third, and fourth. Well, everyone they get to of who was going to be the possibility of being the next victim, they're either not able to get to them in time, or they act like they're going to save them and then they just pass away real quick. So it's between pretty much almost three characters in this film, to be honest, between Nick, Lori, and George, to really put things in perspective. Because Hunt, he don't really care. He just wants to live his life up to the fullest until he dies, and that's pretty much what happens because he passes away in a swimming pool. Janet, she comes very close of dying, but Lori's able to save her. And then later on, when she tries to save her again from an explosion in a theater that Nick sees, and he's able to save not only Lori himself and also, of course, Janet. It almost seems like, okay, did they finally beat it, you know what I mean? Because George, he almost was able to be saved, but again, he got hit by a car twice in the film, to where it almost seemed like he was going to be able to survive, even though he had all this guilt from his losing his wife and his daughter because of him being drunk. And then after them losing Hunt, they're like, oh my gosh, what we're gonna do? And between Nick, Lori, and George, and then Janet, they're like, okay, we got to figure this out. We have to figure out something. And when they're finally able to figure out something, Nick does the main thing of pretty much being able to stop the fire in the theater at the very end. And he seems like, oh, hey, everything's good. He even tells a guy in construction, hey, work on this. Isn't that kind of a safety hazard? He's like, oh, yeah, man, thanks, no problem. We'll get you taken care of. And something happens and they all apparently get got at the very end of the film, and once again, no one survives. It's crazy to me that it seems like no one can survive these films except maybe one or two people. And it seems like they do, and then they die, or, they get taken out later on in the movie, or they get said, oh, no one survived in the last however many. But again, like I said in my second or third video of Final Destination, it seems like the only ones that survived was in two. Those are the only ones I think that survived. Because anyone else that apparently survived, they died. So I'm not exactly sure on who has truly survived. No one else has really truly survived except for the ones in two. So as of right now, guys, I still got 5 and 6 that I'm going to be reviewing. So stay on the lookout for that. But as of right now, like I've been saying, was this your favorite one, or was it not your favorite one, or are you pretty much just waiting for a new one to show up? if Bloodlines was your favorite or 1 through 4 was your favorite. I'd like to know. But again, stay on the lookout for 5 and 6 very soon. And I'm gonna see what I think at the very end of this franchise, man, because this franchise is crazy. No one's safe. It makes you realize, is it actually an entity, or is it something else that's, human pretending to be an entity, or pretending to be human, or is it something to where they keep getting these premonitions for some reason? Like, hey, I'll give you a premonition, like Death saying, hey, I'll give you a premonition and see if you can outbeat me. And I guess if they do more than once, then hey, you're good. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. I know it's kind of a quick recap, but again, the movie's older, so it's not going to take a while to be able to review it. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. And once again, I'll see you as always on the next one.